Keep pressure on the wound, please. Someone make sure his vitals are steady. We gotta make sure the government gets what it wants. A cybernetic, well, militia, an army. How's his vitals? Good? Alright, that's all I needed to hear. Hey, stay with us, will you? Took a lot of trouble. It took a lot of trouble. It was a lot of trouble to convince the government to let us run these tests, let alone get a test subject. Oddly enough, though, they didn't want us to get a human. Doctor, we have a problem. This animal seems to have a higher IQ than most humans. Well, at least a higher IQ than most animals, his species. Two, he's too small for the cybernetic enhancements. We're gonna need to use the enlarger array. 3, he's lost most of his organs. His heart, his lungs, his nose, and ear. His tail is still intact somehow. I don't know how that's possible. What do we do now? How do I look? Oh, good. Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Today we have a special celebration. The youngest and first ever cybernetic enhanced animal has graduated our esteemed college with high grades all around. Give it up for Mr. Kai. Thank you all. I hope that I live up to your expectations. It just doesn't make sense. Why can't I find a way? If people of this IQ exist, and people of my IQ are here, then why can't I find someone as smart as me? It just doesn't add up. Not one bit. I don't understand it. I don't. How am I the only one here who actually puts effort into something? They rely on AI. They rely on robots to do everything for them. Why? Where can I find a challenge? These measly robots, their interface, everything about them, their code is so open and readable, it might as well be a book. You could read the robots without... You'd think for a society in the future, the AI would be at least a lot more smarter, but they're dumb. Where can I find someone who will pose me a challenge? Where can I find someone smarter than me? The answer is not where. It's when. If my calculations are right, which they always are, they're never wrong. That means, where is it? This means that a time machine can be made. Yes, I understand it now. Okay. Log 1, test 1. This machine was quickly made, but I need to get out of this place. It's boring. There's no fun to it at all. There's nothing for me to do here. Sure, I've learned a lot of stuff. Sure, I've become a smart person. Sure, I'm an engineer, a scientist, even. a potion maker. I can hack into any robot systems without even a challenge, but that's the thing. How's a smart person supposed to thrive in an environment with robots when said robots won't even pose a challenge? They rely on AI too much. They rely on robots too much. They rely too much on their... I need to get out of here. Then I'll have a challenge, a true challenge. I can meet someone like Einstein, Isaac Newton. The possibilities are endless. I just need to put in the right calculations and the year. Test 1. Hopefully this machine works. Okay, stepping in to the machine. Ow. That hurt. Where am I? It worked. It worked. My masterpiece. You'd think someone would figure out time travel in the future, but they're just too dumb. Now, well, now I'm stuck here, now aren't I? What year is it? What? Oh no. No, come on. Come on. Should have put more precautions into this. Hey, you, sir. You. What's the year, month, day, and the number of the day of the month, please? Well, the month is... What is it? It's October. The year is 2026. October 29th, I believe. What country am I in? You're in the country of the US of A, in the state of Wyoming, my good sir. Do you know where the nearest lab is? The nearest science lab is near, that way. Go straight, take a left at the crosswalk, then take another left at the corner, and take a right, walk forward for a couple miles, and soon enough you'll find a big old science lab area. Not advanced, but for the year. Alright, thank you, kind sir. So you said go out here. You said then... Why is there a door here? Well, scientists always explore the unknown. And I end up back here. That's strange. Huh. There's the lab. You know, I have a real habit talking to myself. Oh well. Oi! Stop right there. This is private property. You should not step another foot into this science laboratory for government reasons. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Never mind. Do something else then. Month 5. Year 1. Days. I don't even know anymore. I can't do this anymore. I'm stuck. And I've got nowhere else to go. I've scrounged some things up. Able to find a pencil. Yeah. Papers to write down all my notes. Find a way back. Create another time machine. Problem is, all the technology here is inferior. It's not as advanced as my robotics are. I've also gotten weird looks. I've been able to scavenge a lot, stealing from government facilities, lab scientists, engineers, as much as I could. But still, no matter the equation I put in, no matter what I do, I end up with the same problem. Which means the time machine took me here for a reason. What that reason is, I don't know just yet. But I looked over my calculations 20, 30, 40, 50 times, and I can't figure it out. I can't. I put in the right calculations. I put in the right numbers. I coded it perfectly. The only reason that thing malfunctioned is because it's old. Maybe I didn't take enough time. No. That can't be it. I took numbers, years even, just to make that one time machine, that very crude time machine. And yet, I'm still here. And yet, I'm still here fixing that thing. As even if the machine itself is crude, the parts that it was made of are not crude. These parts are enough to make a Death Star. I just don't understand. I don't. Unless someone interfered with my time machine, or I'm here for some other purpose, otherworldly purpose, as my people back home used to say. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I've asked people around here, you know what's one thing you can't escape from in the future? People talking about love, talking about treating each other with kindness. I can't right now. Not to be arrogant, not to be prideful of who you are. I can't. People are obnoxious, talking about a higher being that they know doesn't exist. Science proves he's not real. I just can't prove it myself. I just know. What am I missing? There has to be something I'm missing. I've turned on the news. There seems to be a lot of heroes around. There's talk of this hero. Maybe he knows something. He's talked a lot about from where I'm from in the future. He's still alive to this day. Everyone is. All of the heroes, they just retired. What was his name? It was Jean. His name was Jean. Most heroes aren't important in this timeline. Most of them aren't. Except for one. Dear old John. A being filled with don't know what, but a being so powerful, with every power ever thought of, one of those is time travel. One of those is time travel. If I could get him to get me to the year I need to be in. That's the only way. This time machine malfunctioned on me, even though it was working perfectly throughout all of my other test runs. And then I do an actual person test run to see what happens if I would go in it. And well, my calculations are right. What am I missing? 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 One final equation. Maybe something did bring me here. There's this thing. It's called a time paradox. It's called the good old grandfather clock. Now this, however, works very differently than those paradoxes. This is called the person's timeline. It's a thought that many scientists in my time had, especially one famous one that ended up dying a couple years ago. Basically, the thought is this: if we do time travel, that's because the timeline would want us there and will keep us where we need to be, a Newt point, if you will. If I'm here and can't find my way back, that means I'm here for a reason. I remember reading articles of a gray cat with robotic features. A part of a team called why can't I remember the name? Oh, that doesn't matter right now. That doesn't matter right now. Part of a team. Alright. That's what the scientists did to me. I was the first test subject. I was a perfect test subject. They wouldn't let them experiment on humans. They wouldn't let them experiment on any other animal. I was there. I was the only one they got to actually do this. Now I'm 19 and I'm here. Maybe I'm the gray cat. Maybe I'm supposed to be a part of that team. But no. A person of my intellect being stuck with nimwits, people who don't take their job seriously. I came here for someone to challenge me, to challenge my IQ, not to challenge my strength, not to challenge my weapons. I might have been made to be a war machine, but that does not mean I have to be one. But no matter how many times I run calculations, I'm supposed to be here. There's no other way around it. Nothing science can disprove. I'm supposed to be here. Something's keeping me here. Time itself is keeping me here. Well, I better make the best of it. Back to writing.